no, cross, come on, EJ, plus cross R B from point A. Okay, so this we have 8.66I. VA is equal to minus 5J plus, so omega AB, right? I'm going to assume it going in a clockwise direction. Okay, so this is assumed. So we have this as clockwise is equal to minus omega AB. Okay, all right, cross B from point A, and I think we did B from point A earlier. So B from point A is 5I minus 8.66J. Okay, so 5I minus, okay. So you have 8.66I is equal to minus 5J, okay. K cross I is positive, J, so this is minus 5 omega AB J, right? So K cross I is positive, but we have a negative down here. K cross J is I, K cross J is I, K cross J is I, so it's negative, 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 so negative. So negative, negative, positive, and we have another A negative. So now if we equate in the I component, we have 8.66, and this will be equal to minus 8.66 omega AB. Okay. So from here we know that omega AB is equal to minus 1. Okay. So minus 1, it means to make it positive 1, it has to be in this direction. So the assumed direction is wrong, so this is the right direction. Okay. And likewise, if we were to use the J component, you have 0 is equal to minus 5 minus omega AB. So over here, omega AB will also be equal to minus 1, so positive 1, it has to be in the clockwise direction. Now, what am I trying to show you down here that will help you in today's term test? What am I going to show you down here that will help? Now, in the IC domain, remember we use the instantaneous method, yes or no? If both ends, that you find out that the both ends you have what? The magnitude is what? 1 radian per second. Yes.
The one you assume
Oh, it's anti-clockwise already, right?
It should be positive.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, my wrong down here. I'm sleepy today. I do. Next time yell at me earlier, you know. Eugene! Okay, so sorry, I do apologize. So if this is positive, okay. My bad. Okay, so when this is the case, can you do the correction together with me, okay? So I'm going to correct in red. So this by right is positive, okay? So omega cross AB, right? So K cross I is positive, so now this is positive, right? K cross J is negative, so now this is positive. Okay, so now everything become positive. My bad, okay, my bad. So can you say this is good, okay? So over here, can you do the same for me, please? I do apologize for this, okay? So in fact, this is correct. So now, over here we cancel this. So omega AB is in what? That direction. Okay, are you all with me? I do apologize for that. Okay, so we did not know, now we know the what? The direction. Are we clear? Okay, so what you see down here, okay, what we can see down here, the magnitude that we get from the IC method, and if 2 points, okay, the 2 points, the 2 rigid points, okay, are at the extreme end of the rigid body, then you can use the instantaneous what? Center angular velocity. Are we clear? Okay, so this should be crystal clear to you guys now. Okay, so now coming back to this formula over here, okay, coming back to this formula over here, we have found our omega, so now we are going to assemble everything into the term now. Okay, so what we have, we want to find what is AB in the tangential direction, and this is going to be our I. So this will be equal to, let me get the formula over, then we know what we are doing. Okay, let me get this whole formula over. So now we are going to fill up this formula now. Okay, so we know that this will be equal to positive ABT in the I direction. We know that this term is equal to 0. We can drop it. And then we know that at point A, let me get the diagram down so we will not get lost and I will not get confused also. Then over here, you have minus 7J. Okay, so this is done. We don't know, or this is equal to 0. We can get rid of it. Plus by, so we know that this is our omega. I'm going to assume that alpha is in this direction. Okay, again, this is assume. So we have alpha K cross RB from A. So RB from A, we know that is equal to 5I minus by 8.66J minus by omega squared. So our omega squared is 1 squared, and then is 5I minus 8.66J. Okay. So now we just need to do, so this is in I. K cross I is positive J plus by 5 alpha J. K cross J is negative I, negative, negative, plus by 8.66 alpha I. And then this is just straight multiplication. It's not a cross, okay? So you just multiply this, so minus 5I plus by 8.66J. Are we clear? Right? It's not a cross or whatever. Then we look at our I component. You have A, B, okay, so we have our I. So this is equal to 5 out, not 5 alpha. So those are J, 8.66. 8.66, wait, 8.66. So this is done. And minus 5, okay, ABT. Okay, so this is done. Then we look at our J component. we have 0, we have minus 7, plus by 5 alpha, and then we have plus by 8.66. Okay. So we have 5 alpha will be equal to minus 7 plus by 8.66. So it's equal to minus 1.66. Right, because you bring over. Then alpha is equal to 1.66 minus 0.332, and this is in radians per second squared. So over here, when you get minus, right? So for this case, before I go any further, we assume to be what? Going in the anti-clockwise. Okay, this is what we assume. Right? We make this assumption over here. So now we realize that from the vector analysis, right, alpha is equal to 0.332 radians per second squared, and it's going in the what? Clockwise direction. So this assumption is wrong. So cancel this. So this is the right direction. Now, when you put, again, this is like a revision for you for today's test. Okay. Then when you substitute to find what is your ABT, you substitute this value into here. Are we clear? Right? We substitute this value. We don't substitute the corrected direction, but we substitute the original one, right? So using the I component, you have ABT, and this is equal to 8.66. Substitute by what? Minus 0.332 minus 5. So this will be equal to 8.66 times by 0.332 plus 5. You have minus 7.875 feet per second squared. Now over here, when we form this equation, right, we assume it to be in what direction? Okay, so the outcome is equal to 7.875 feet per second squared, and is in the opposite direction. Okay, so this is a good revision for our term test later on today. Okay, before I go or let you go, remember to do this 3 significant figures, 3 decimal what? Places, and we have to use scientific notation. Scientific notation means it has to be times 10 to the power 6, times 10 to the power 3, times 10 to the power minus 3, times 10 to the power minus 6. Okay? So if you have a number that is 0.000030145, okay? So what should it be? It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should do 30.145 times 10 to the power minus 6. 3 decimal places. Down here, if you put a 0 in front, 3 significant figures, entering notation. Are we clear? Okay, I mean you can drop the 0 down here. You don't put 030, you just put 30. Are we clear? All the best later on. Okay, all the questions are going to be from where? Homework. We clear? I'll see you guys later today.